I fucked that up. I fucked it up again. No, as you just saw, it didn't save the profile. What's up, Mr. Kojak? It didn't save the profile, so of course I saw it wasn't playing anything. So, yeah, I gotta fix it again. I'm taking a moment here. I want to look for a silo that I can purchase everything from. But I don't quite know where to look. I'll get it right one of these days. I'll get it right. I might have to pull up Oprah and take a look. Yeah, that's not what I want. No. Where, oh, where am I looking for these? Yeah, I'm just going to have to search it out here. No. I don't know. See, I'm not sure if I can even find it on here. I just want to find this and then we'll get into it. Yeah, I don't think this is what I'm looking for here. But this is pretty cheaty as fuck because it's only $2,500. No. No. But I might have to get that one. I might have to go even further because it's probably an older mod. Nope. Nope. Yeah, I'm not finding what I'm hoping to find. Fucking hell. Of course, it wants me to download an update. That's why that didn't work. All right, install. This could be what I'm looking for. I don't know if I have to deliver it to these. Oh, it looks like I do. All right, never mind. There we go. Goods can be also purchased directly at the silo. All right, we'll try this, I guess. All right, is it back up? No, it didn't restart. That's nice. You download an update, it shuts down the program but doesn't restart it. I've got to do it. Or maybe it doesn't want to restart? Fucking refresh this stupid fucking Twitch token again. Gotta find where the hell it's at first. Accounts, log in. Yes. And then log in. Yes. All right, now we're good. Now we're good with there. Why do they gotta make things so fucking difficult, man? You know? You know?
Hello, motherfucker.
What do you want? Nope, another update broke it again, which is par for the course when you're, of course, a streamer and you want to go live and an update comes through that says, no, we want to fuck your world. We want to fuck up your universe. Because that's what we do. Just like Windows, you know? Oh, that's your audio settings? Oh, no, that's all wrong. Our settings are perfect. We're going to change them for you because we got your back. We care. But it works just fine. No, 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 no. Our way's better. It'll work just fine. Trust us. We're Windows. We're Microsoft. Yeah, there it is. You know, that would be the smart thing to do, true, but do I look like a smart man? I've been lucky. It hasn't been fucking with my stuff. The problem is that app pops up and it stays in the background. And see, it's gone again. Why does it disappear? I minimize it and it disappears. Why? I didn't tell you to do that. Minimize the tray. No, all right, don't minimize the tray. No, I don't want to hear it. Just there. Master Dad, how you doing, guy? I don't remember typing that up. I don't remember typing that up. It's been so long. You're at the point of grabbing a tower and chucking it out the window. I wish there was a program that would allow me to do shout outs and just some random thing, you know? Just pick a random jab. That's what I'd like to see. What is the potato harvesting? Asking for a friend. Oh, that's old. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's okay. It's old. I should take it down, but no, it's not for the whole map. There might be like another zero or two behind that if it was the whole fucking map. If it was the whole map, there's going to be at least a couple more zeros behind that number. Come on, I'm not that. Give me some credit here, all right? Son of a bitch. Thinking I'm going to harvest this whole big ass map just for 5,000 bits? The fuck, man? Yeah, no. It's this field right here. Field 43. The rule is I am able to use hired help. Uh, we didn't agree on a number to make it so where I have to do the whole fucking thing. Because it's going to take the whole stream. It's going to take the whole stream if I do that. I would resign my commission. No, not field 9. You can fuck right off with that one too. That 5 would get replaced with a 1 and still be a 0 behind it. So 43, still a decent sized field. Not a bad field. I got to buy the equipment and I can use hired help. But what was it, 7,500 or 10,000? And I have to harvest it, no hired help at all. Because I can't do the whole stream on this. I just can't. I mean, I'm at 1 time speed, 3x. Is that 1 time? Yeah. 1 time speed, and I'm running. And it's still taking forever. 15,000 sounds good to me, too. That's kind of ringing a bell. Yeah. That's no hired help, all on my own. This is not multiplayer, by the way. All right, so we got that field done. This, oh, that's got to be rolled. I forgot about that. Yeah. Got to roll it, because that's a thing with this game. You can't say, no, I don't want to roll it, because it's not what we do. But hey, Giants thinks that everyone rolls their fields. Just like everyone takes a little rake through their field and picks up rocks. Yeah, see, it didn't save the game volume either. Good job, Beacon. Good job. Keep up the good work. I've been getting a little nervous. I don't know why it's doing this. I turn on this PC, and this monitor doesn't come up. I have to unplug it from the output of the Elgato HD60X, and then plug it back in, and then this monitor comes up. So I'm kind of getting suspicious that there's something wrong with the HD60X. Meanwhile, right now, NBC is probably looking to see if he can put together 15,000 bits. Because he went suspiciously quiet.
Welcome to the party, pal!
Was that 2 alerts that just showed up? Wheelchair Gamer, thank you for the follow as well, dude. That was weird. Why did I have 2? I'll have to take a look at that. What was that one on the left? No, there was 2. There was one in the center and one on the left, but I don't know where the one on the left came from. Alberta! You can keep all that snow. We don't want it down in here anymore. Curtis, you know, thank you, your friends, the Americans. Keep it up there. Remember, the price of the brick always changes. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Yeah, speaking of today's price, Bitcoin went up even more. Now that little bit of Bitcoin I have is 860 bucks. I don't know why I just drove all the way down here when I could have just started it down there. I didn't get a chance to work on anything either because one of the guys from work called and just started talking my fucking ear off. All right, let's take a quick look here. Oh, you know, I'll wait until this gets unfolded. Hey, I come to Detroit. We need the snow. Yeah, Detroit can keep that shit. I don't want it in Central Illinois. You keep the snow just like you keep those fucking geese. All right. I think Canada has secretly declared war on the United States because they keep on sending those fucking geese down here. Because you know, as we do in here in the graveyard. Nothing but love. Can always have some fun with our brethren to the north. Alright, let's get this straightened out a little bit. Realign. And it didn't like that, so we're gonna... Okay, we're about there. Okay, on. What's up, car freak? Is that still a thing? I thought you could, though. I thought you could now. Let me see. What was this? Stream elements follow. But I had the one that showed up dead center. Twitch alert? Twitch shouldn't be on anymore. Oh, alright. We'll try. See, I can't hide one without the other. So we'll try that. Let's see if that ain't gonna work. Yeah, I don't... What? I didn't raise it. What the hell? Yeah, I don't think there's like a... Well, I don't know. I don't think there's like a season. I think it's just one of those special things where it's trying to control the population. But I'll tell you what, if that's the case, it ain't fucking working. All I know is that Justin Fields ain't going anywhere yet. Kirk Cousins might be going to the Falcons. And what's his name is going to the Steelers for 1 year. How long is the growing season up in Alberta? If we haven't scared them off yet. It can't be very long. No, well, I guess Rappaport on Inside NFL, or on the NFL Network, said this afternoon that the Bears have not actively looked to get rid of Fields. So all these people out there on Twitter acting like they know what the fuck they're talking about, it's being reported that Fields is not being shopped around. 4 to 6 months. That's longer than I would have expected. Yeah, because they'll start planting here next month, I think. In April. And then harvest October. It's possible, but someone told me the other day that because this was a leap year, that as far as they remember, on average, the following winter after the leap year is usually pretty harsh. So this coming winter could be a rough one. So I actually probably could have started iRacing tonight because I think the new season starts tonight. So, but officially I think they start tomorrow. I've already got my races picked out, so we'll be doing some GT3, some Super Formula Light as well. Try to plan on doing a whole season with those two cars. Let's see what we can do. Oh, I don't give a fuck about the snow. I'll be on layoff. I'll take the unemployment. Thank you very much. I'd still be on unemployment tomorrow if I wasn't training. Or this week, for that matter. And last week. Now I'm off unemployment, so I kind of have no choice but to go back. Even if I do get done training, I don't know. I might not be able to go back on unemployment. I might be, all right, back to work. Plus, at the same time, since I've got stuff on that wish list I would like to buy for the upgrades, I might as well take my happy ass back to work, right? Earn some money so I can buy those upgrades. Might be a good idea. Yeah, yeah. I might skip rolling. We don't do it here in the Midwest. I just hate that they decided to put it in to where it dings you on the overall yield if you don't do it. Like it has to be done in order to get it. No, it doesn't have to be done. Because what is it in game? Rolling gives you another 5% yield? You just started playing 22 today. Wow. What made you jump into that? Were you on 19 before, or you just happened to come across it and be like, hey, that's cool? Yeah, the stock in-game one you can't lift. That's why I went for the modded ones like this one. I can lift this one.
Nice work, bitch.
Thank you for the 10 bits. Thank you very much. Is that troll casket thing easy to see? Do I gotta make it darker, change the color of the font or anything? I forgot to ask that in Discord. And I forgot to ask that last night during the stream. Or even move it, because I see it's coming up over the... Oops, didn't want to do that. The help screen is coming up behind it. New upgraded gaming laptop. There you go. Got a wheel for that, or are you just going to be keyboard and mouse in it? Old one crashed. I didn't make the font green because it can be difficult to see sometimes. White is the safer play. Alright, Xbox controller, yeah, that's better than a mouse and keyboard. God, can you imagine if someone cheered or donated enough to say you have to harvest the whole map as potatoes? Can you imagine? Elm Creek? Well, Dave has a modded version of that. It's called Wolf Creek. It expands it into a 4X map. This is Canyon Crossing. This is a 16X map. Little too big, in my opinion, for a single player, unless you're someone that plans on spending a whole lot of their life playing hits as a single player. I'm really only playing this right now as part of Troll Casket. I don't think I'm going to invest a whole lot of personal time in it. But this will be the map every time I play Farm Sim. Will be on this map. And I really should put it back in the rotation. I really should. I got a different doctor that I'll be seeing tomorrow for my DOT physical, and I'm not quite sure how she's going to be. I asked the lady on the phone when I had to reschedule. I was like, "How is she? Is she kind of laid back like Spangler is, or is she, you know, by the book?" And she's like, "I think she's pretty lenient and easygoing." I'm like, "All right, good," because I don't need someone that's going to be like, "Oh, you need to go for a sleep apnea test. Your neck is 17.25 inches too big," you know, whatever. I don't know how big my neck is, but I thought they got rid of that too, but I guess if your neck is larger than 17 inches in diameter, that you have to go for a sleep apnea test. I don't make a whole. I'm broke, dude. I'm broke. But the contract I'm on needs me to go to the farmer's market. I'm not familiar with those icons and sell points, so I have no clue where it's at. So one way you could do it is go into the sell market here, and say for example it's Johnson's Farmers, Johnson's Farmer Market or whatever. Just click the one you need to go to, and then right here, tag. You can tag it, and then what you'll see is, look over there in the distance. See that green column coming up? There you go. It should also show up on the map as well. As soon as it's done saving. There we go. Yep. See how it's flashing? That's how I know where it's at. So take a look at that. Go into your sell market and pick the place where you need to go. It doesn't matter what crop you use, as long as it's accepted at that location. And then you can just go ahead and tag it and follow your way there. No problem, man. I am a Giants partner. I am here to help. I just don't have the codes down below anymore.
Hello, motherfucker.
Why, hello, Tig. So, also, if you wanted to check out Dave and for his farming sim maps, he's been doing Canyon Crossing, but he'll definitely have links and stuff like that. You can see.
That he knew he fucked up.
You can see more about this map and the stuff that he's done. Go ahead and check him out over there on Twitch. He doesn't do the multi-stream. He just streams on Twitch. He does have videos in the past on YouTube, but he doesn't do anything over there anymore. But Dave, leader and commander of the SGA, Sim Game Alliance, or Sim Gamer Alliance, I forget what it is. Gonna get back to the grind. There you go, man. I am old. I've got a lot of gray hair now. All right, I think we're out of the danger zone because NBC hasn't talked in a little bit, so he's not trying to get up all those bits. I think he actually left. We're safe. We're safe. Or I'm safe. Later. I'm waiting for Bitcoin to go up a little bit more so I can go ahead and sell at 1,000. I'm $140 away from it. I have no idea how much of that I'll get when I sell.
Hi, everybody!
Mr. Carcass, how you doing, bud? See, Bitcoin price is going to drop because Nikita is going to nerf the fucking price of Bitcoin and Tarkov, which is going to cause real-world Bitcoin to crash. So Nikita, don't fucking touch Bitcoin. You know what? I forgot to fire up. Let me get turned around here. I didn't turn out my chat on my screen. And hit the cruise. Okay, I don't know what the hell that was about. That's weird. Alright, let me bring this up. Okay, it can just stop. Whatever. Where is it? There it is. That's what I'm looking for. Bring up my Twitch chat here. Off to the side. You guys can't see it. Should work. Wife told me this morning that Milo is not going to be allowed to sleep in bed. I'm like, good. He's like putting a 4 or 5-year-old in bed between you and your old lady. They just don't stay in one place. Go away, don't want to talk to you. Fucking Indy was a little dickhead though this afternoon. I get home, let Milo out first. And when I close the door from the garage into the house, I don't close it all the way. I just, so it kind of catches and that's it. It doesn't latch or whatever, so you can still push it open. Well, the wind was pushing the door open. Okay, fine. Well, Milo was coming back in anyway. And he was wanting to be, rambunctious and stupid, so he thought, I'm going to play a game or whatever. And so finally he had to get him back inside the garage, get him unhooked. And then here comes Indy bolting out of the house because the door's open. Because he knows Milo's coming back in. He hears the lead come off and everything. So Indy comes running over by the door, which I'd already closed. And Milo wants to come back over because he wants to play a game or whatever. And I'm like, no, get your ass back in the house. So Milo just kind of slinks his way back in. And I look back at Indy, and he just looks at me and goes, okay, I'll sit. I'm like, you're going to be a cute little motherfucker because your brother's getting yelled at, so you're going to sit here and be the good one. He just sits down and looks up at me like that smart ass, like, I'm a good boy. I'm like, you little dick. You know your brother's getting, well, I wasn't yelling at him, but you know your brother's getting yelled at to go inside. And you're just going to be the asshole. Because it's always, when it comes down to the siblings, there's always that brother that while if one's getting yelled at, the other one's, I'm the good boy, and they start acting like a fucking angel. There's always that fucking brother or that sister. When one gets yelled at, the other one, I'm an angel, look at me. And that's what fucking Indy did. I was like, you little shit. I'm not buying it. I'm not fucking buying it. Yeah. Oh! All right, everyone. Gather around. Pull up a chair. Grab your drink. We have a Paul story. Not really Paul. Name is Jonathan. One of the new guys from last year. Oh, I've got a few of them, actually. I've got a few of them. Between multiple people. So you guys can decide who gets the Paul Award on this one for last month. It's a not prestigious award. No one wants to be nominated for it. But we've got 3 winners. Now, I think it's safe to say that the last girl that we have... Oh, that's... the last girl we have, Tamla, she won the award for the month prior. Or maybe that was December. No, that was November or something, because we poured one of the off-ramps for the interstate, and she drove through about 150 yards of fresh concrete. I think that was the Paul Award for the year. All right. I think that took it for the year. It was not going to be easy to overcome that one. I think we can agree to that one. So posthumously, we will award her the Paul Super Trucker Award for 2023. So, for February, because I don't remember what happened in August or July. Fuck, or January even. For February, let's see, was it? No, Thursday was for March. Thursday was March. I don't know. Well, we'll just call it first quarter. All right, first quarter of the year, since that's coming to an end here soon. So we've got 3. First one of the new guys. One of the guys I trained last year. Doesn't lock his chute. There's 2 locks on a concrete truck for our chutes. There's a manual one that is underneath the chute. It's like a pin. That's all it is. And you drop that pin in the hole, and that locks the chute so it doesn't move side to side. There's also the air one, which we have a switch on the back of the truck as well as in the cab on the joystick. You can hit that switch, and there's a air chamber in there that pushes the rod out, and it pinches down on a deck plate that it doesn't allow it to move. It has enough pressure on there to whatever. So this driver was on his way to the job. His tag was down. At some point, either A, he never had it locked in the first place, or B, it became unlocked. He takes a corner. The chute swings to the side. Doesn't realize the chute is unlocked, mind you. Gets to the job site, goes to raise his tag. That tag, if it's got 9 yards on, is like 2,500 PSI. It crumples chutes like you're crushing a can. So guess what that tag did when it came back up and said, "Hello, chutes." Completely fucking mangled the chute. So there's first entrant. There's the first. Oh yeah, I wish I had photos, but yeah, it just completely mangled it was no good. It's garbage. I don't know if that's his first or second time doing that. I haven't gotten full details on that. Let's see. Candidate number 2 happened recently. We're pouring curb for who's become a very important customer to us. And I don't know if he wasn't paying attention or if he thought he had more space or whatever. Drove into freshly poured curb. Now, he told the manager, and he has told others, he rubbed up against it. Okay, fine. You know, no big deal. Whatever, I guess. I was shown the photo today. Yeah, he rubbed up against it about half the front tire and about halfway into the curb. He took out half the fucking curb for about 8 to 10 feet. Candidate number 3. Now, candidate number 3 is currently enjoying a 3-day suspension. Yeah, he mowed it down. Candidate number 3 is currently enjoying a 3-day suspension. And this is because this is the second incident in about a month. A second incident in about a month that he has done this. That he has damaged a truck while in the yard. In the yard! So a few weeks ago was his first offense. I guess he was going to go park his truck and somehow, some way drove up and rubbed the side of his truck against the side of another truck. You know, his rear drives to the front steer on that truck, bending his bumper, slicing the steer tire or one of his drive tires, I don't know. And he did some decent damage to 2 trucks while in the lot, while the top dog of safety was there. The safety queen of the company was down from Chicago at our yard when he did this. But that's not the thing that is nominating him for a Paul Trophy. A palsy. What nominates him for a palsy is what happened last week. So at our yard, we have 2 washouts. We have 2 washout areas. We have the new one and the old one. We call them the reclaimer. And so we come back when we're getting back in the yard from a job, and we can go under these pipes that stick out from the building, catch water, move over, dump it off into the holding area, the reclaimer area, where it allows everything to settle and separate. So the old reclaimer is just 2 bays, and it's got half wall concrete. So we got one, and then there's the center, and then there's one on the end, and 2 pipes in between all those. He must have been going towards the far end because he did this on the right-hand side. Apparently, he wasn't looking out the left side mirror, or his right side mirror. He also thought that he doesn't need a right rear fender, or he doesn't need a right rear bumper or a fender. He backed up, and instead of stopping when he noticed that there was resistance, because he never looked out the right side mirror, he kept on hitting the gas and crunching the fender over his rear drive tires a good 3-4 feet in. He just kept on going. It's like watching a train wreck and the box cars just boom, 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 you know, they just compact. That's what happened here with the fender. He just kept on going, compacting that fender a good 3-4 feet forward. Mechanic was like, what the fuck were you thinking? What were you doing? His excuse? Well, it's not my fault. He accordioned it. Yeah. It's not his fault. Someone moved the block of wood that we use to kind of gauge how far back we need to go, because there's really no other cues. There's no lines. There's nothing in the ground or whatever. So we have bump stops there. Little 4x4 pieces of wood. Someone moved one of those pieces of wood. So he didn't know exactly where he needs to line up and how far back he needs to go. So he's blaming it on someone else. It's not his fault. Not his fault. Yet, a simple look to the right, the look out the mirror, would have resulted in seeing exactly what the fuck was going on. There's that too. Get out and look. But he didn't do any of that. So not only was he so far off to the right, I mean, we're talking half a truck width over. And these are not narrow trucks. He was half the width of his truck off to the right. I mean, if this was a lane on the road, his drive tires would have been over the yellow line into the other lane. He was that far over. And he did that much damage. That's what is amazing to people. Hitting the bumper, that's one thing. You know, you do the bumper and the fender. And the fender. You just didn't stop when you felt the bumper hit the concrete wall. You just had to let up on the clutch, give it some throttle, and we'll just muscle through it. The fuck were you thinking? Mr. Big Easy, how you doing, bud? So he is now enjoying a 3-day suspension. The manager, I can't believe he said this. The manager has told him, you might want to use this time during the next 3 days to find a new job. On the level of savageness, that's pretty... That's up there. That's up there. Well, I mean, he, 2 within just a few weeks. That's not good. And I don't think those were the only ones that he had since he's been here, not even a year yet. So, yeah, brother's gone, man. Brother gonna have to go find another job. What I think really made it worse is that he didn't... It's my fault. He didn't do that. He tried finding someone else to blame because the piece of wood was moved. He wouldn't have hit that wall with his truck if that wheel block wasn't moved. All because of that wheel block. Now keep in mind, all right, that reclaimer washout area has been around for a very long time. There are dips in the concrete from where tires are. So just bear with me here. Let's see. I'm backing up somewhere. I noticed that there's 2 dips. Looks like a lot of trucks have been parked there. Maybe I should put my wheels in those fucking spots. I don't think the union's going to do anything more. No. Yeah. Follow the tire tracks, follow the grooves, but can't tell them anything, you know? Can't tell these guys anything. I swear. And it's not like he's a new guy. I mean, he's not like he's a young buck either. He's in his 30s or early 40s or something. Yeah, I don't know. So the thought is because the manager told him that he will be gone. So, yeah, it's messed up. You know, I didn't train him, someone else did, but uh, you've been on the job for since July, June or July, and you still haven't fucking figured it out. Don't know what to tell you. I got nothing. I got nothing, man. So those are your 3 entrants. Three. Do I gotta go up to the bed for this? Yeah, I do. Your 3 entries into the first quarter of 2024 Palsy Awards. Do we take number 1, the Shoot Cruncher? Do we go with number 2, the Curb Rubber? Or do we go with number 3? What are we going to call him? Not my fault guy? Fender Wrecker? That's a toss up for 1 or 3 with you. I'm waiting to see if my mechanic comes in here. Apparently, he was in here yesterday, but never hit follow and never said anything. I was like, you son of a bitch. Okay. Um, I have no more mouse control. There we go. What happened was, that's the best one. Driving through 150 of freshly poured concrete is very bad. Yeah, but yeah, but she won it for 2023. She's been good. T has been good. I think she's still talking about doing liposuction, but that's neither here nor there. What happened was someone moved the board, and I don't know how to back up nor look out both my mirrors. And I've been here since July, but I still haven't figured out how to back up to the reclaimer, and so it's someone else's fault, not mine. Suspend them. The balls, man. That's some brass right there. That is some big brass ones right there, man. All right, let's go harvest. No. You know, honestly, that is just like Paul. Paul would have done the same thing. I mean, he did kind of do the same thing. When he got called in to the office for something he fucked up, right away, knowing he's in deep shit, right away, he starts trying to throw someone else under the bus for bumping his tag tire while in the lot. He knows he's in trouble, so he's trying to deflect it and get someone else in trouble. It's just this time. Wait, I don't think I can do this with this, can I? This time, he didn't have anyone to throw under the bus. Hi, dear. How are you? Mwah. Oh, really? Good job. When was this decided? See, we move away, and everyone forgets about us. Indy was a little shit this afternoon. So, you've seen it with the nieces and nephews. When one gets in trouble, the other one suddenly turns into a saint. Indy did the same thing today. So Milo was playing his games, chase me, and I'm gonna come inside. Oh, no, I'm gonna go back outside, kind of thing. So I cornered him, unhooked him. Well, the wind had already blown open the door a little bit, so he came out, but I already closed the back door. So Milo is like, "Well, I'm gonna go. No, I'm gonna come back." And I said, "No, get your ass inside the house." So I turn around on Indy, and he's right away sits that butt down, and I'm gonna be the good boy. I'm like, I ain't buying it, you little shit. Get outside. Uh-uh. Yeah, he's being the good boy because he knew I was yelling at his brother. So, careful, you're on camera. No nip slip. And I think we're going to be losing a driver already. Yeah. Jonathan. One of the newer guys from last year. He went to go back up to the reclaimer, and someone had moved the 4x4 block that was usually there so we know where to stop. So he decides to back up anyway, just looking out his left side mirror. Doesn't look out the right side, so he could see his bumper and then his fender getting tore up on the concrete. And he accordioned his fender like halfway. And so right away, rather than hand up, yeah, I fucked up, it was, well, it's someone else's fault. They moved the block. It wouldn't have happened if it was still there. You've been doing this job since July. You've been working all winter. And you mean to tell me you can't figure out how to back up to the old reclaimer that's been there for 40 fucking years? That has divots where the tires are? You would think that maybe, just maybe, I should pull and put my tires where those divots are from other tires? No, I'm going to move almost over half the width of the truck to the right and then tear it up on the wall. So, Dean...
Ah! It's not a liquid! It's a great many pieces of solid matter that form a hard floor-like surface!
Still not working.
Ah!
Still not working. So I gotta do it. There it goes. He alt F4'd me. But I don't know why it didn't work in the game. Maybe it's got stream elements. Oh fuck. Dean apparently suspended him for 3 days. And before Jonathan left, he said, you might want to spend these 3 days to figure out what else you want to do or find a new job. Because this is the second time in about a month span that he's damaged a truck in the yard. Let's take a quick look here. What is going on with the integrations, stream elements? This should be working. Respond to tips. Why did that not work? Why did I have to do it myself? Thank you very much, Tig, for the 25, though. I appreciate that, man. Actions. Alt F4 key. Yeah. Triggers. 2,500 bits. Triggered when more than or equal to $25 is received, which we did, or a tier 3 sub. So yeah, there's only one donation option. I mean, do I have to select US? Is that why it didn't work? It should have worked. That's what I don't get. You know, the thing is, I don't think... Yeah, it's connected to Stream Elements. All right. Kojak, if you would, when I fire this back up, replay that. Oh, it's a good thing I didn't read that one out, Tig. Great sales at Home Depot. All right, replay it, please. I want to stay in the screen here, just in case. Oh. Kill me, Smalls. I don't know why that one didn't work. And I wonder if it is because of the USD part. I should have upgraded to a newer version. Should have stayed with the old one, because the old one worked just fucking fine. We'll get back to the farm here in a minute. Just be patient. Stream Elements, yep. I keep on hearing a random dee-doo, you know, like something disconnects, but I don't have any idea what the fuck keeps on disconnecting. Alright. You might have to verify your account. That's what they did to me a while back. They went through this whole process of telling people, oh, you need to re-verify. I don't care about fucking sponsorships. Jesus, go away.
Ah! It's not a liquid! It's a great many pieces of solid matter that form a hard floor-like surface! Ah!
Yeah, it's just refusing to work. Missouri, how you doing, bud? What's up? There it is. Came in twice. Am I doing this wrong? All right, hang on a second. Let me go to the other computer because I know I still have this over there. Let me double check this with that one. Give me what's up here. There it is, instruct bot. Input, Alt F4, actions. Oh, really? It's going to be that fucking picky about it?
Ah! It's not a liquid! It's a great many pieces of solid matter that form a hard floor-like surface! Ah!
All right, I just updated it. So try. Oh, see, there it goes. Now it worked. Let me show you what I did here. So what it was is I had Alt, just Alt. No, we have to make sure we select left Alt. Really? Really? We're gonna be that fucking picky about it? Really? Yeah, that's some picky shit right there. That is some picky shit. Yeah, Alt is Alt. Missouri, I'm doing all right, man. Was struggling to stay awake for a little bit there, but doing all right now. Still ready for bed, to be honest. But I get to sleep in a little bit as long as the dogs let me tomorrow because I got my DOT at 11. DOT physical at 11 with a new doctor. So I have no idea what she's going to be like. I'm going to flip a fucking table if she makes me do a fucking sleep apnea. I also hope she ain't hot. I hope she's butt ugly or something. I might have troubles if she tells me to drop them drawers. You sure you want me to do that? I hope she's like 68, not like mid 30s, brunette. Yeah. She tells me to drop the drawers. Time to check. Turn your head and cough. We got a problem. All right, we're good. Oh, no, we're not because it didn't fast forward. Okay, we didn't save after the fast forward. All right, let's go back to sleep again. Yep. Yep. Oh, all right. Let's double check this. I also hope my eyelashes aren't going to war with me when I have to go do the vision test tomorrow. I hate my fucking eyelashes. I want to cut them off.
Run, bitch! Run!
I'm trying. I couldn't get through the fucking door. How you doing, JB? Uh, I need to harvest lavender. Is that a forage harvester for that one? Yup. That she be. Oh man, here come the yawns. Here come the yawnies. Make the fanboys happy. The only thing I hate about the eye test is that air puff test. Air puff. Ooh, excuse me. So they got a John Deere in here, but no fucking headers for it? See, that says lavender. This one says lavender. I confused. What's the point of having a combine that can do lavender, but there's no head attachments that can do lavender? Someone want to explain that one to
Hello,
me?
motherfucker.
Hey, how you doing, bud? What's up? Someone want to explain that one to me? A combine can harvest lavender, but there's no attachments for it. There's an air puff part that measures the pressure in your eyes. Yeah, I never did anything like that. No, I'm not going for prescription. I'm going just for a DOT physical. The combination? Oh, there it is. Yeah. So the combine can do lavender, but none of the heads do. I have the honeybee, and it wouldn't do it. Doesn't do it. I have this one with the X9. Yeah, it's just a vision chart. You just stand back 20 feet, read the letters. That's it. And normally I can read, so I'm 2013. So I can read at 20 feet what people need 13 feet to read. And they got the John Deere forage harvester in here. Let's take a look and see what the Oh, they're all yellow. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting green. I pretend very well. See, the nice thing is, no one listens to me in the first fucking place. So I can just say whatever the hell I want and pretend I'm reading, and they're none the wiser. How you doing, Darius? Ugh. I'm ready to do iRacing on Wednesday. I'm ready to do iRacing on Wednesday. Struggling to sit up right now? That sucks, dude. I'm sorry. It's kind of how I feel like when I get out of bed in the morning. My body telling me, stop drinking so much fucking pop, fat ass. So Wednesday we'll be back with iRacing. Gonna do some GT3 as well as Super Formula Light open wheel.
Run, bitch! Run!
I'm not running. I'm running from you. I'm not running. I'm driving. I'm getting ready.
Hello, motherfucker.
How you doing, by the way, Thompson? Had to get up at 3? Oof. As of right now, I'm not expecting to work on Thursday because they're calling for rain Thursday, Friday. What the actual fuck? I'm not looking at the wrong one, am I? Wrong icon. Lavender. And that's what I planted. What? Alfalfa? Ah.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
So what is alfalfa? The only way you can harvest alfalfa.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
You know what? I'm plowing it under. Because it doesn't sell for anything. $72 a bale. That's shit money. It's garbage money. I'm plowing it under. It's a good thing I didn't buy this equipment. Wait, I don't need to plow my field, do I? I know I'm missing out on potential hundreds of viewers right now because I'm not going to bale the whole thing. Because they all get off on cutting grass and baling right still. So, oh well. They'll get over it. No plow. Good. So we're going to straight up cultivate it. Goodbye. I'll harvest something eventually. Sunflower's still growing. Got to expand that field as well. Spends all day plowing fields. Lies. Lies! I see you're still hitting Empyrean pretty good. It was suggested I go back and try Construction Simulator for a little bit. I just, Now, wait a minute now. You just got your dual joystick set up, and what, within days or weeks, do you jump off of that and go to Empyrean? It will take 87 years just to do this field. If I was bailing it, yes. That's why I'm just going to plow it all under. Cultivate it. Reseed. NBC was in here earlier. He's like, oh, the 5,000 bits, does that mean you got to harvest potatoes on all fields? And I was like, get the fuck out of here. You're adding a couple of zeros to that one if you think I'm going to put potato on every single fucking field and harvest it. Yeah, I heard you mention it a few times, yeah. Yeah. So it's 5,000 bits, and I can use AI to harvest. Or would Kojak say 15,000, and I have to do it all, no AI. And it's that field right over there. That's all potatoes. It's a good-sized field. And I have no modded potato equipment. So if we don't reach either one of those goals tonight, the plow is going to that field. And it's ready to harvest right now. But y'all would have to wait for me to finish it because it's back to iRacing on Wednesday. I'll probably do 2 days, at least. One for open wheel, one for GT3. We'll see how times line up, but... Because GT3 has, like, 2 hours in between races, which is not ideal. Look at my handy iRacing companion app. So, Formula Lights, which I probably shouldn't be driving because it's a C license. 5:45, 7:45, 9:45. So every 2 hours for the Formula Lights. I should be doing Super Formula cars because those are Class B. And GT3. Where are you? Oh, right there at the top. 8 or 6:15, 8:15, 10:15. So every 2 hours for that as well. So I'm basically gonna have to find races to fill the time in between GT3 and
I'm trying to make the best of a
Formula.
bad situation. I don't need to hear crap from a bunch of hippie freaks living in denial. Screw you guys. I'm going home. But Cartman, we're trying to... screw you guys. Huh.
Thank you for the 1500. It doesn't do anything though, but thank you for the 1500 bits, dude. I didn't know if he was going for the Alt F4 or what. No, don't do that, you fat dumb bastard. If they don't reach their goal, the next troll casket will be 7 days to die. And maybe we'll give that one a couple of weeks out. Maybe if I read a screen. Been forever since I've been in here. Not sure. Not sure what I can get with my bits. Yep. Right there on the screen. The 200 one is pretty low hanging fruit. They were doing that pretty good yesterday. The tabbing one is kind of meh right now because I'm not spread out on the map. Most of my equipment is right over here behind me at the farm, except for the truck, which is still sitting at the shop, which still isn't that far away. Change seed, pointless right now. Random turn, could get me on that one, but still kind of pointless. I'm cultivating. You know, if I'm seeding, that'd be one thing. What else? Fold, unfold. Possibly. Lift and lower, that'd be annoying. So would unhook. Exit vehicle, I didn't edit that one. What the exit vehicle does, and I've made a new twist to it, it kicks me out of the vehicle and then increases my run speed by a factor of 2. And then it goes for 10 seconds. I can run wherever I want. It's not locked to a straight line. But if you were to do it right now, I would jump out of the tractor and then after a second start running forward at what, 5 times speed or whatever it is. What I've been waiting for, and I'm surprised no one's done it yet, is when I'm driving a tractor or something like that over that bridge and do a random turn. I'm honestly surprised no one has done that. Timing is key. I give you that. But I'm honestly very surprised no one has done that. What, are you using virtual windows or something? Or multiple monitors? So I know you guys couldn't see earlier, but I moved the bench over here instead of over there on the back wall, because you couldn't see anything before. Now, at least here, you can see some of the stuff, a couple of items, and if I go to the desk, you'll see the whole wall. I still got to figure out what I'm going to do on that wall. Put some shelves up or something, I don't know. I should get some brackets or whatever I need so I can hang that big 1/5 scale RC car off that wall back there. That's what I should do. When was the last time you did Farm Sim, Darius? It's been a minute, hasn't it? October last year? Rumor is that they're going to announce the next Farm Sim version at FarmCon. I don't know when that's supposed to be. Or there's some event coming up or whatever. But yeah, rumor is they're going to be announcing a new version coming up, FS25. And I guess there's already been leaks of it as well. Not the game itself, but people confirming that it is in testing. I'll probably buy it, but, you know, I was just saying last night, I need to work Farm Sim back into the rotation here. Why didn't that play anything? The fuck is going on? Why didn't that play anything? Oh my god, I'm getting tired of stream elements. Well, you know what that also means, because you did the 2,500 bits. I'm just getting lucky because you did 2,700. Thank you very much for that, by the way. But that also means... I'll Alt F4 the game for you. What is... This Alt F4 has been causing me nothing but issues. There. That'll fix it. So that means that will trigger it. Equal to or more than 2,500 bits. Equal to or more than 25 USD. Or when someone subscribes as a tier 3. That should trigger an Alt F4. Trial and error. That's all it is. Trial and error. Alt F4 has no effect. Had to restart Oprah. Well, we hit the 5,000. Blind man, how you doing, bud? No, you got the options. You control me however you want. Chilling at work. There you go. You got the stream open while you're at work. Waiting to go home. I just started to play this version of Farm Sim. I will pick up 25 on release for their numbers, but won't play it until the end of the cycle. That has been my style for the last four versions or so. I can't stand playing the bare bones versions on release. I agree. I agree. Car Freak, you can't tell us it sounds like a good concert if you don't tell us what the concert is. Ooh, that's a good concert to go to. What concert? What concert? All right. Let's get this. Is there any other options here? That's oh, okay. So they did break them down that way. All right, so I don't think I've ever used this thing. Wait, this thing's got storage, doesn't it? It's got to have storage. Doesn't say. Oh, there it is, 22 and a half. It ain't a whole lot. Hey, it's already got potatoes in it. Stained, Breaking Benjamin, and Daughtry. I'll call you whatever I want to call you, just not late for dinner. Type of fuckface. You know, you would think you might lead with the bands first and then say, hey, that's a good concert to go to. I mean, some could assume that maybe you're going to go to a Christian revival concert. You know? Allman Brothers cover band. ABBA. Car Freak's going to go to the polka concert up in Wisconsin, outside Green Bay. Greatest hits. Elton John, yeah. This thing. What the fuck? Imagine being the person that has to put this fucking thing together. Or even work on it. Well, there goes the stream for the next four. Well, there goes the stream for the next 4 streams. At least I know what we're doing. The animation on this is just...
Look how good that looks.
Lorna Shore, Gojira, Lamb of God, Mastodon, New Year's Day, Ice 9 Kills, yeah, Avatar, in this moment, yeah. This isn't a Dave mod, though. I don't think the Potato Harvester is a Dave mod. Oh, the map is, but that doesn't have any effect on the graphics for the potatoes, unless he's changed them. Wanted to blame him anyways. He doesn't come in here anymore anyway, so. Hardly anyone from the SGA comes in here anymore. Darius is the lead. He's the only one that cares. Join the club. You feel my pain. Outcasts stay united. Now this means I can still use AI. You weren't here earlier. Kojak set the price of me doing this whole field at 15,000 bits. This was just to get me to harvest the field, which is going to take forever. So I can set AI on this. He's some outer fringe guy of the SGA. He stays in the shadows. He's a loner. Heard he talks to his cats. See, I'd be playing my playlist from Spotify right now, but since I'm live on YouTube as well, I kind of can't do that because I get in trouble. Thank you for the shout out, Tig. Do you ever figure out what you want to do with that mic? Because you brought up possibly talking to me about that Wave XLR. At least it can't provide.
And as for drugs, well, drugs are bad. You shouldn't do drugs. Oh, good.
Starting to sound like a cat lady there. Well, I have been working occasionally. And then building this room. That almost killed me. Hey, I don't want to be back to work either. I want to be collecting unemployment still, but nope. Gotta train someone, so. Fucking bastard. Guy was a super trucker too. He says his cab or his tractor for his truck is as long as our mixer with the tag down. He's got a 110-inch sleeper on it. Said he did $350,000 last year and doesn't have a penny to show for it because it all went right back into his truck and then some. So he is broke AF. Yes, I did. I really haven't watched any of your Imperion stuff, to be honest. I stopped in that one day, but that was about it. I've honestly been busy around the house before I went back to work, doing stuff. The onesie was prior to Imperion, but I have to wear it for 1 hour for every 5 gifted subs, which comes summertime will be hell. I don't even remember you talking about the onesie, to be honest. So it's a channel thing, and in other news, I'm also getting divorced. I just moved out. Am I gonna have to get a special trailer for this? I don't know if what I've got is gonna fit. He was wearing a couple days ago. Ruh-roh. I'll bring it up over here. Oh boy, I got an image. Ah, now we're driving through that. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna have to bring this up. I'll have to bring this up for Darius, so you guys can see just how happy he looks. He looks just so excited. So excited. Our little Darius. Our little Darius here looking so happy. Look at our little Darius here. Doesn't he look so happy? Oh, man. It's your fault you distracted me with a message. uh... A bearded dragon. Okay. Casket should what? You, do you like being here, Tig? Asking for a friend. Do you like being here? You want to find yourself a new home? Don't encourage him, Kojak. Dress up as a concrete truck? God, has it been 5 years since you won that copy of FS19? Jeez. I usually get returned. I hope this can hold it all. Looks like it will. Oh. Wow, that looks like it's exact. Yep. That trailer is exactly. Gotta love it. Gotta fucking love it. Get to work. So I was thinking, I think I need Bitcoin to get to, if it's $71,000 right now, and that plus the little bit of Ethereum that I have puts me at 860. I'm $140 away from $1,000, and that's when I'll probably cash out. So what, do I need Bitcoin to get to $80,000? Of course it's not accepted here. Of fucking course it's not accepted here. That's the idea, Carcass, is why I would do it. Get that combo from Micro Center for a 7800 X3D and motherboard. Grab some RAM, and Bob's your uncle. Then the 8700K can get retired. And the 12900 will become the racing rig, and the 7800 will become the gaming rig. GPUs will still be the same. 3090 on the gaming, 3080 Ti on this. And then it's just a matter of getting the money together to get triple monitors. It's been so long since I've really, done a lot of work on one of Dave's maps. I'm not sure exactly how I get started on everything else so I can start building factories. $22,000 liters of potatoes gets me $5,600. Big money. Big money. So thanks to Pimp, we're going to be stuck on this for the next few times. This stream, at least the next stream, and maybe the one after it too. So ban Pimp, I mean thank him, by the way. Josh Dunn, by the way, I missed you on. Sorry, over on YouTube. Do you know your screen is cut on the side? Yes. So I play on a 34-inch ultra wide.
Losers always whine about their best. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen.
I play on a 34-inch ultra wide, and so rather than display the 3440 by 1440 to Twitch and YouTube, I just decided to crop it down to 2560 by 1440. So it cuts off a little bit from the sides. Once I go back to triple monitors, I still won't be able to do it because it would be way too fucking wide, and I'd still have to crop it down to basically one monitor so it shows normal to you guys. Otherwise, I've got the black bars on top or bottom, and then I got to do something to fill it all in and blah, blah, blah. And I used to run it that way. I just said, screw it. I'm just going to do it like this. Unfortunately, there's nothing in Farm Sim that allows you to move the HUDs. They're stuck where they're at, and tough shit. So, yeah. I don't know what I was doing to completely miss Josh's comment. Not a potato harvester with a bigger head. Yeah. It's a good thing I didn't buy the fields because there's 2 fields nearby that have cotton on them. It's a good thing hired help doesn't take out the crop, only I do. Gotta be pissed as fuck right now if he was doing that. Should have made that price more. Should have made that price higher. 5,000 bits was too easy. No, it really wasn't. Oh, maybe it was. Nah, I don't know. I'm on the fence with that. Can you imagine playing this game with a formula wheel instead of a round one like I have? Only being able to grab from the sides and do everything. He should make it all the way down here again. I hope. I hope. Yeah, he did what, a pass and a half? Wonder if I should buy another tractor. I mean, I really only need one, but since we're stuck doing this, maybe I'll just lease one so I can still work on that field over there while the AI is working on this one. Shit, stop it. Stop it. I missed the info panel so you could see what every tractor was doing, how much it had left on. I'm sure there's one out there. I'm just not that desperate to go find one. Those are some amazing pieces of equipment, though. They almost seem like they're just over-engineered to do what should be a simple job. Oh, shit, excuse me. Damn it. Wish I could understand Portuguese. Oh, TK? He'll speak to you in English. Just say something in chat. He already told me to come out to the garage. I know I should. Indy's only like two and a half hours away. Wow, Mitch is playing TK20, PGA Tour 2K21. Yeah, I'll go out there with my 700 iRating. Can I join your team? Can I race with you, Quirk and Malone? Just go out there, hope I can get free autograph stuff. I've already seen it on the live stream. I don't need to go out to his garage just to be put to shame with the equipment he has sitting up there. Then what's it about? Well, yeah, TK's a good guy. No, I'm gonna go out there and we're gonna become the bestest of friends, like him and Quirk. Oh, I was talking to TK, Tony Kanaan. Hall of Fame IndyCar driver during one of his live streams, and he's like, yeah, you should come out to the garage. You know, it wasn't a personal invite. He probably says it to many people, stop by, but he converted his bus garage that he used to store his RV in. He converted it over into a racing sim garage. So he's got multiple rigs set up, and I'm talking like 8 rigs, 9 rigs set up for sim racing. And it's something that's crossed my mind because Indy's only like 2.5 hours. He's on the north side of Indy, out in the country. You know, industrial strip somewhere. So it's definitely doable. Go out and, you know, how often do you get to say you got to meet a Hall of Fame race car driver and hung out with him? But, you know, that's all he needs is my fat slob ass to show up out there. I mean, the dude's older than me. I don't know if he's in his 50s, but, you know, he still runs, like, multiple miles every morning. You know? The dude's no fucking joke. I should fix that. So hat that subscribe button over there. Fucking dumbass. I knew there was one more I had to fix and I couldn't remember where it was. Nah, he's got enough to deal with Quirk hanging around. He doesn't need a schlub like me showing up. I can just dump the wife off at her sister's. Bye, honey. Gonna go play on RC stuff, or not? Gonna go play on racing sim stuff. I'll see you on Sunday when I come back to pick you up. Yes, during the stream, he had 1, 2, 3, 4 operational ones, sim rigs. He had on the other side of the wall 3 more that were not fully operational yet, or maybe 4 more. And then you went upstairs into the loft where the lounge was and a small kitchen was. And there was another one up there that wasn't fully assembled, but it was set up. So, yeah, he's got a shitload of them. And then you go to his house, and he's got a video on his YouTube page of his new streaming room, his new gaming room. It's a hidden room. So it's behind a bookshelf, and he hits a button, and the door pops open. And you go in, and right away, you've got a gaming computer right off to your left. Over at, you know, right in front of you off to the left is a sim rig with triple monitors. Right off to your right away is another PC desk setup. And then next to that is another sim rig with a 59-inch fucking massive Samsung super ultra wide monitor on it. I think that's where he's at right now, is still in his... Oh, Jesse's live. Oh, he's out. Okay.
Esperamos que va bien.
He's not in his house.
Clear for blue. How are you? Não é o mesmo, não deve ser o mesmo, né? Porque a gente pegar uma marginal, tá aquela reta gigantesca.
I wonder where he's going. This one I posted in Discord. That's why it's still coming up, because I was watching her. This chick here. Holy shit, dude.
Of course. How are you feeling in the lady?
Oh, she doesn't have
How are
the
you feeling, Harsted?
the camera up.
Hi.
This might be controller. She had a full
have quite a few things to do today.
Oh wait, whoa.
Look me silly. Thank you so much for gifting a tier 1 sub to Chicago guy. I'm good. I ate a burger. Doing good. All right. Well, come here, because we need to.
Yeah, I think she's using a controller, but it's still watching her face, because her face, mouth, and everything moves to match her face. She had a full sim rig body on, sim suit on, or whatever. It was just like
everybody that's inside Mikoverse, come here.
What's the thing? A vest. It looked like a vest, and it was. She was walking on a walk pad, and I'm like, this is Ready Player One shit right here. This is the beginning of Ready Player One. It was everything that she was doing. Her hands was just perfectly smooth, in sync. She's walking, everything was normal. She, they zoomed in on her face, and she was talking, and then she had nothing but a headband on up there. So the camera must have been watching her. But she's talking, and the facial gestures and everything, it was not your normal, bad, and words come out kind of thing. It was a legit, damn good job of setting up that whole system so it looked like the avatar was actually talking. I was pretty blown away by it. And it has made me think that we are very, very close to Ready Player One. Why are my alerts not working? The fuck is going on? Now I'm not getting sound from anything. See, I just replayed it and it didn't do anything.
Hello, I'm Tigger. Oh. Hello, I'm Tigger. Oh.
That doesn't look right. It looks like it's off center.
Hello, I'm Tigger. Oh.
That's it. All right. I don't know if I have to refresh it or what. I have no idea what the fuck's going on, man.
Hello, I'm Tigger. Oh.
Now it's gonna work. Tigger, thank you very much. 74 months, man. I appreciate it. Sorry, Stream Elements or OBS, take your pick, is not working right. know. I gotta figure out what to do about the alerts. I'm overall not really pleased with them anymore. And given the issues I've been having tonight alone, I just don't know if it's a Stream Elements thing or if it's a YouTube thing. I mean, I was trying to replay the alert and it wasn't replaying. So I went into the dashboard for the editor and hit play, and then it worked. So, and then I hit replay, and that was the last one there that worked. So I don't know what the hell's going on. That's what I hate about tech. Everything can work fine for however long, but then suddenly it's like, I'm gonna start fucking up and I'm not gonna let you know why. You gotta figure it out, detective. Detective douchebag. And normally my way of handling that would be, alright, delete. Fuck you. I'm ready for bed. I'm ready. Alright, you know what? I might want to go down. Did he already make his turn? I bet he did. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it all the way down. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll find out soon enough. Oh. Good. Ugh. Well, how much we got done? A third? Quarter? I can get rid of that. Oh, I'd say a quarter at the most, maybe not even that. Not even that. As soon as it decides to update. Come on, you slow fucking computer. We'll go with this one. Go with the growth. Oh, yeah. Maybe a quarter if I'm being generous. If I'm being nice about it. Maybe a quarter done. Fucking hell. But a deal is a deal. The goal was reached. This whole field will be harvested. Coming in the next stream. Oh, damn. Sorry, guys. There was a fire on the farm. Is Harry this week? Why is that?
Yo, you about done? Tick tock, motherfucker.
We're not done with this field, but I might be about done with the stream. Suzuka's bad, huh? Well, I don't know if I'll be doing IMSA. I don't have the license to do the GT3 version of IMSA. So my only other choice is GT4, and I really don't like the BMW. So I'm gonna have to purchase the AMG, try that out, see if I like it. I haven't done one of those for a while, though, have I? No, I don't think there's any way I'm staying up for 24 hours. I have a hard time playing a single game for more than 2 hours before I want to turn it off. Granted, I end up turning it back on in like 15 minutes anyway, but still, that's neither here nor there. I don't drink coffee, and Monster has no effect on me. And plus, now that we're getting back into the construction season, it's just not really feasible. The best time for me to try to attempt to do a 24-hour stream would be during the winter when I'm on layoff. Yeah, it's just a pop. It's just a pop to me. That's all it is. I mean, I could crack open a Monster right now if I wanted to, and I'll still go to bed. I mean, I got a Mountain Dew opened right. You know, I'm in my Yeti right now, and one more ready to go after that, and I'll still go to bed be out within 10 or 15 minutes. The only thing that can screw that up is either A, my calves start getting restless, or B, I end up overheating myself, in which case I'm fucked. If I tuck myself in too tightly, then I can't vent any of the air, and yeah, I get overheated real quick, and then I'm screwed. It's going to take me a while to fall asleep because the bed can't be warm to me. I hate it when the wife lays over on my side to play with her phone. I hate it when the dogs are laying in bed in my spot, because then I'm going to get in bed and it's all warm or hot, and I'm just like, this sucks. I need it to be cold. But my 15 pack of Monster is coming tomorrow. That's why it's in my wish list as well. Monster Ultra Sunrise is in the wish list. You guys can buy me a single can and it gets shipped right to my house. I guess I could put the 15 pack on there as well. Someone can buy that and ship the 15 pack to the house instead of the singles. Usually one, sometimes two. I'll have one in the morning when I get into the truck, and then because what I've been trying to do in the morning, usually I just go out to the garage, grab a Mountain Dew, and that I start off with. But I've been trying to drink either milk or orange juice in the morning, or V8 if I've got it. But yeah, I'll have a Monster when I get into the truck at the yard, and then sometimes I'll crack one open here while I'm live streaming. But I think my kidneys are starting to talk back to me that I need to cut back on the Mountain Dew intake and try to switch over to water. But I get the Country Time Pink Lemonade individual packets for the bottles, but I also have it in the bigger jugs so I can make pictures of it. And I've been trying to drink more of that recently and stay away from the pop more often, hoping I can kind of rehydrate myself a little bit. I'm just not sure if... Because I've heard that some drink mixes like that can interfere with the rehydration. And so your body doesn't absorb the water like it would if you were just drinking water straight up. So I don't know if the Country Time falls in that category or not. If it does, then obviously I'll have to find something else that will, I can mix in and still get the rehydration from drinking water, but have flavor to it. There was a guy back in the day, a Pepsi guy I bumped into at a Speedway, and this is when I was drinking Amp, and he's like, yeah, I used to drink like 4 to 6 of those a day, is what he told me. And he says he got off of those, and I don't know if he got off of pop in general, or maybe it was just the Amps he got off of. But he says, dude, I mean, it was rough at the start, like a withdrawal kind of thing going on, but after that, I felt so great. So even though to me it just tastes like a pop and, you know, it has no effect to me like pop, I know it's got more stuff in there. It's not a regular Mountain Dew or Coke. You know, I know there's added stuff in there. So obviously there's a limit to some of those things I should be drinking or intaking anyway. So I try not to do more than 2 a day. I have done 3 in the past, but I try not to. But some days it's just hitting the spot, man. It's just going down perfect. Yeah, good enough. But all I drink is Ultra Sunrise, which is the 0 sugar one. 10 calories per can. But you mentioned IMSA. I think Wednesday I'm going to focus on GT3 and Formula Light. I could and probably should try Formula because that's a Class B class. It's Class B as well. The lights they put as Class C. So, what I've been doing lately is drink seltzer water instead of regular water, some carbonation as pop. I've tried one of those in the past. I don't remember which one it was. I think it was a green bottle. And I was just like, what the fuck is this? It was pop without, it was Coke without the flavoring of Coke. I couldn't drink it. It was just like drinking acid or something to me. I couldn't do it. I haven't had a Monster in years, but I also used to be real bad with drinking them. At one point, I used to drink 6 Monsters a day. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, the thing to keep in mind, too, is I'm not, like, downing these within 20 minutes. So, if I crack one open at 7 o'clock when I get in the truck, I could still have that thing at 11 or 12. There's been days where I've nursed it all the way to 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and I finished it off before I left the yard to head home. So, and the same goes in the evening, too. If I start streaming at 6 or whatever, I could still have that, and I'll just chug the rest of it right before I go to bed at 10:30. So, I mean, these things are lasting me multiple hours. Oh, yeah, I remember that game. Didn't they like run out of food or something like that? They ran out of whatever. There was some blowback to that game. Some people were not happy. Yeah. You know, another reason, because it was brought up by Dunn earlier about why, you know, the screen looks like it does. Elgato doesn't really like capturing at 3440 by 1440. It's half the time giving me a trouble, giving me issues about it. Now, the Aver card that I've got seemed to have no problem with it, but the problem with that is it always crashed. And I don't know if it didn't like the AMD system or if it was arguing and fighting with Elgato. But it would always fucking crash on me. And the whole PC would lock up because of it. Shane, how you doing, man? What's up? So, I still got the Aver Live Gamer sitting here at the house, but I don't use it. I might try that again if I go back to triples. We'll see. I'm not sure. I haven't quite figured out how I want to do everything. Because I really don't need to do a capture card pass-through for triples. I can probably just do it as a fourth output. So run DisplayPort to each monitor, and then run an HDMI. Let's see. I don't know if I can mirror it off the center monitor though. That's the thing. I'll have to take a look at that. That's going to be interesting. So many options. I've tried NDI before. That didn't go well for me. There was a massive delay going on with NDI. Stop. Oh. My butt and hips are not enjoying this seat right now. Fucking eyelashes. It's like they're just getting tangled up with each other. I really can't have this if I'm going for a fucking eye test tomorrow. She's gonna have me do that, and I'll be like, "Let's just read them anyway." I can't. You need glasses. No. I just need to shave my fucking eyelashes. Burn them all off. I don't care. Fucking hell. All they do is get tangled up and crusty anyway. And let's take a match. Just take a match to this field. Field's done. You know, I probably could just go ahead and say fuck it and be done with it, because I doubt Pimp in the Box is still here. So he won't know any good. He won't know any. I can just call it a day right now, and then tomorrow before wife night starts, just fuck, he's here. How you doing, Pimp? What's up? Just enjoying this potato harvest. Yep. It's great. Best part of farm soon. No, I know. I can't blame anyone but you for dropping the bits needed. I mean, me for making it an option. But, you know, that is the whole point of trolling me, right? I give you guys the options. You have the options right over there on the side. And you can partake or not. Oh yeah, harvesting the potatoes are a troll. Yep. Sugar beet as well. Thank God there's no sugar beet. So I might do this. I don't know if I'll do Farm Sim again in a couple weeks, but I think in a couple weeks I'll probably fire up 7 Days to Die as well. So I got to get around to finding a couple of mods to make the quality of life, the QOL, a little more better. Tweak some of the stuff on there as well, and should be good to go, but I'm not 100% on that because I kind of want to stick with this. We started it, try to stick with it, you know? No, he hasn't done anything yet, and he did say he was sitting on a nice amount of bits. So he's been surprisingly quiet. Actually, hold on a second. There is... What did I miss? Because... Oh yeah, it is. I'm not saying it's not. Yeah, see, this one's supposed to be playing.
Why don't we shut it down? Shut it down. 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 Now.
So
But
you're
it
telling
doesn't
me there's
show.
a chance?
Why do I hear the sound? All right, let's try this again.
Why don't we shut it down? Shut it down. 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 Man, God's never fingers ain't
Welcome to the party, pal.
That's the Twitch alert. Alright, I see what's going on here. Alright. That is... Alright, so we'll turn that one off. Alright, we'll turn that one off. That was the stream elements alert that I put up over here. Because the Twitch follow wasn't always working. So... yeah. That's what it should be when someone drops the 2,500 bits, but no one's dropped the 2,500 bits exactly yet. But Swamp Gaming, thank you for the follow, dude, and welcome to the channel, man. How you doing? But yeah, it is a ton of bits. It is. But to be fair, with this channel and this chat's history, those are rookie numbers. Those are rookie numbers. Ask NBC about my fire sales. When I would have fire sales on here. What's the record for Alt F4s, guys? What was the record for it? No, not 0. Not 0. I think it's like 26 or 27. That's 26 times at 2,500 bits or $25 in one night. Oh yeah. It kind of, honestly, it was funny as fuck, but it also got old and it kind of killed the stream. You know, because we were doing good view numbers and everything, and it was like every 5 fucking minutes, if not less than that, it was gone, 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 you know. So, yeah, it is what it is, but I try to do these once a month. And because last year, since I didn't stream much, we didn't do them too much. So once a month is the plan. Didn't do one last month. But then again, you know, probably had bronchitis from breathing in all the drywall dust, along with a pinched nerve in my lower back. 2 weeks to get this room to where it is right now, and there's still more work to be done. Still got to paint that wall over there, put the styrofoam in, and then insulation, and put the drywall up in the closet, get the closet door on, and get the molding in. But that's, you know, all that stuff really isn't a big deal. Thank you. Thank you. I'm still kind of tossing around the idea of rotating the room a little bit. But, because I got the sim rig here, 3 computers right over here to my left, and then to the left of those is the desk. So I'm thinking about maybe putting this and moving all of that stuff down towards what will be the closet door, but I want to make sure I still have enough room to open the closet door, because that's where the router, the modem, and some other boxes and spare parts for the sim rig, things like that will be in there. The rest of the boxes are over there in another room in the basement here, because I'm like a pack rat with those. I still got boxes for shit that I don't have anymore. How bad is that? I want to get one of those TV stand fireplace things. I don't know if you've seen those before. It's got an electric fireplace in the center that actually kicks off heat. It's got a heater in there, but it also doubles as a TV stand. I want to get one of those for down here, because the HVAC doesn't really do much for putting air and heat into the room, and on top of it, thermostat's upstairs. So, you know, if upstairs is a nice cozy 70 degrees, it ain't gonna be that down here. It'll be a nice cozy 60. Yeah, I've got boxes for stuff, PC stuff, that I ended up selling off, and at the time I couldn't find the box, so of course I find it. One of them is an Elgato microphone that I sold off to Missouri. That box is still sitting out in the garage. So I need to throw that fucking thing away. No, I think most of the stuff I have over there is stuff that I still have around, or I might have given to my son or something like that. The monitor boxes, they're all out there. You know, stuff like that, so. I just gotta do a good cleaning down here and go through things. There's a lot of moving boxes that we had sitting down here that are emptied, and we just never did anything with them. So, a nice day at the burn can with the cardboard is in the works. It's in the planning book. It's on the calendar. Got a lot to burn. Where the fuck did that one come from now? Don Vic, thank you for us. This YouTube one. Don Vic on YouTube, thank you for the sub over there, dude. How you doing, man? I'm like, where's that Twitch alert from? Because YouTube is usually so fucking quiet. No one does anything or says anything over there. I don't get super chats or membership alerts or anything. So I look up and I see that one sitting all the way over there. I'm like, what the fuck is that one? Oh, man. I should just say fuck it and go with Botrix or something, but I wasn't really pleased with what they had to offer. But I've mentioned this before. I'm trying to figure out what service to go with. Streamlabs, StreamElements, Botrix. That... And it's not like it's an issue where I have overlapping alerts. Been lurking a few nights on Twitch. I appreciate that, and I appreciate the sub over on YouTube, man. Yeah, I'd love to see more activity on YouTube, to be honest. I really would. But, you know, I know everyone has their own preference, and unfortunately with the trolling, the BitBot is not YouTube compatible yet. It is on the planning, it is on the drawing board. I think I looked up in his Discord, I think he said he's working on doing something else first. And then he's going to work on YouTube compatibility. But, no, it's, eventually I know we'll get there to where we have some other regulars on YouTube that, chime in for all games, not just certain ones, so. Try to rebuild the channel. And I know there's a good amount of people that rather watch streams on YouTube than on Twitch. Usually YouTube streams have a better resolution, a better bit rate. I think YouTube streams are easier to do for mobile than Twitch streams, if I remember correctly hearing about that. But unfortunately, and I've talked about this before, so I'm repeating myself to some people, but unfortunately, sites like Stream Elements, for example, I don't think they handle YouTube and Twitch alerts the same. So if someone hits the subscribe button over there and like ex Gravedigger did here, hit the follow button on not Facebook, Jesus, Twitter, or not Twitter either, Twitch. They could go off at the same time. I think maybe only Botrix, and I think Streamlabs are the only ones that will sort it out as they came in. I don't think Stream Elements does that. So although right now it's not a problem, maybe eventually at some point it could be a problem where we have overlapping alerts, which is what I'm trying to avoid. I'll go to follow on Twitch. Oh, that was you. Okay. I enjoy your streams. I appreciate it, man. I normally enjoy doing them for you guys. Normally. .95% of the time. But we'll be on iRacing on Wednesday, probably Thursday as well. If I can get JB and Tigger on the same page with the mods, probably do Rare Rotor on Sunday. Maybe? Yeah, I don't know. So I want to keep that alive as well. I want to keep Rare Rotor alive. I want to mix in some Farm Sim here to kind of keep that alive. I don't know if I want to do that once a week or every 2 weeks. I don't know yet. But I'm probably going to be shifting a lot of focus over to iRacing. Got to practice, got to get better at that so I can take part in the endurance races. So my goal is to be on a team for the next Daytona 24. I mean, I could set up a team right now and go racing, but I don't want to be a joke, you know? I need to get better. I need to improve. So I'm not so much worried about setups. I'm just worried about my current setup. You know, getting used to the wheel, the pedals. You know, do I end up staying Moza? Do I go to Acetec? I mean, that's going to be a whole relearning experience as well, because I'm sure not all DDs are the same. You know, they function the same, their purpose is the same, but their characteristics might be a little different, you know? You know, just trying to decide what I want to do with that. But little by little, we'll get there. I really should drop it with the Acetec stuff. I really should. I should just bite the bullet, throw a Moza Formula wheel up on the wish list, and then in a couple months go buy one if no one else has, and just go with it. I mean, the R9 isn't bad. It isn't. It's got some good kick to it. And that's going to be the longest thing I have to do is get the strength up to handle the wheel and control the wheel. Yeah, I mean, like I said the other night, I could probably turn around and sell the wheel and the base for $450, and someone will buy it quick. But then, you know, I still got to come up with the 500 for the TK edition, if it's still available, from Acertec, from Micro Center, because I don't think he's partnered with them anymore. And then on top of that, I still got to buy a button box and rim, or just the whole setup in one, and that's going to be probably as much as the TK base itself. So, you know, I'm shelling out a whole shitload of money, and the wheel is only going to cover half of it at best. He's partnered with Micro Center, but I don't think he's partnered with Acertec anymore, because I think he's with SimuCube. Even though there is still a section on the Acertec page talking about the TK branding. You got to find it, but it's there. What about for sure for SimuCube? The SimuCubes are the best. They're also the most expensive, I think, aren't they? High-end professional quality sim racing products. So let's see. You got 3 to choose from. You got the SimuCube 2 Ultimate, the 2 Pro, and the 2 Sport. The 2 Sport is still $1,200 just for the base. (17 Newton meters of torque). So if I wanted to go with the bundle, they're out of the Formula ones. SimuCube Taco, TAHKO, round black edition. It's black and orange, not a whole lot of bells and whistles on it. $2,088 for the Pro. The Sport drops it below $2,000. Yeah, see, I'm not that involved, so I'm not that ready to spend that kind of money. Well, TK is also built like a brick shithouse. I mean, the guy's up at like 4 o'clock every morning to go run 5 miles. And then he comes home and works out. The guy is, what, in his 40s? Or maybe even early 50s? '50s? But, you know, as it was talked about over the weekend with the IndyCar race, you basically take, what is it, 15 or 20 pound weights in both your hands and do that like 99 times or whatever, because that's how IndyCars feel, because they don't have power steering. 49. Yeah, and he's still racing too. He signed up to do the, what, endurance series down in Brazil or something like that. I mean, the dude's nuts. He was down in Brazil unveiling the new Porsche that he's going to drive, flies home, gets, I think he took a nap, and then gets in the sim and partakes in at least one stint of the 12 hours at Bathurst. And then Quirk did the rest of it. He's Kyle Larson's backup driver. Oh, yeah, for the Indy. Yeah. Yeah, I heard him talk about that. Because Indy's going to do, or Kyle's going to do both. Is anyone else attempting both or just Kyle? When we're talking about Kyle Larson is going to do attempt to run the Indy 500 and the Coke 600 on Memorial Day weekend. Just Kyle. That ain't bad. Just take your time. And that's why I think I'll do okay on that, because I'm slow as fuck. I'm taking my fucking time. Sebring was just ass, man. I ran the Ferrari there as far as a GT3, and it was just fucking ice. I was able to do, because the rain, I finally got it. There was a GT race at Sebring that I finally was able to get into a race where it was dry, and then rain came in. And I think that was at practice it did that. So qualifying was in the wet. But at Sebring, I was able to do, once I started to see raindrops, I did 1.5 or 2 more laps. And then when I started to skid a little bit under braking is when I decided to come into the pit. And then my sim crashed, so I had to back out and restart it, and by the time I got back in, the road was all wet. More icy than Sebring. Yeah, and my other problem is I still don't have any spring behind the throttle pedal. I need to get something there behind the throttle pedal so I can have some resistance and have an idea of where I'm at, because right now it doesn't feel like a car throttle. I can tell you that right now. It doesn't feel anything like that. I need to get that in there. To get that feeling, and that will help my throttle control, especially in the wet. Because it's so easy for me to just go from nothing to half throttle or something. In feel, though, I'm only doing like a quarter or something. I am feeling notchiness in this right now. But that could be because of the game. I don't think this game has force feedback. I could be wrong on that. So this could just be like the resistance. So the wheel just doesn't spin with one finger. But as I'm turning, it's like notch, 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 notch. You know, almost like gear-driven feel. R9 is a stepper, not a servo. So I should upgrade. I don't normally notice it though. I'm only, I didn't really notice it here until now. So in iRacing, there's usually too much feedback coming through the wheel to really notice it. Track is extremely wet. Well, you don't have to worry about marbles and dust. You know what might have also been the problem at Sebring was because everyone was running laps under practice. So that rain came in and that made everything like ice as well because you got all that rubber on the ground. There's rubber, then there's polish, and then the wet line. It's kind of like an RC racing on clay, the blue groove. We wanted to stay out of the blue groove. Because that was all oils and exhaust from the exhaust pipes. And it wasn't really good for traction. Well, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. We got almost 4 hours in. I'm just tired. Ready to go to bed. But iRacing on Wednesday, GT3 and Formula Light or regular Super Formula. We'll see what I decide to do. I've also got Indy on my list as well. Indy is at Sebring, and that is a Class B, so I could be doing some Indy races. Just working on that Class B, and I'll still be focused on getting my I rating up. But, you know, if an opportunity comes for me to get racy and fight for positions up front, I'll do it. Yep, 12 hours of Sebring is, what, next weekend? And then iRacing does it the week after? Or was it this weekend and iRacing is the week after? I don't remember, but I know it's coming up. This weekend for Sebring, Buddy's got his camper there. and gonna try a live stream from it. There you go. So that means next weekend is when iRacing will be running their 12 hours. I will not be a part of it, but coming up soon, I will. Let's get that skill level up first. Let's get that skill level up. Let's get that confidence up. And then we can see what we can pull off here. Posted it in Discord 10-4. Because I think I've got it. I think I can do it. I mean, we've seen the races where, yeah, I can run up front. But, you know, there are those momentary lapses that all of us have. And then usually the mistakes of others that I get caught up in. So, but I think it's, I don't think anyone can deny that I can run fast. I can do well. I mean, I'm not going to be no Casey Kerwin. Yeah, survival and just repetition. That's all it is with the endurance races. You know, hit your marks and just rinse and repeat lap after lap. That's all you got to do. Be consistent, be smooth, stay out of the shit. And as long as, you know, you're still putting up decent numbers and you're not driving a granny like around, you should be all right. So, we'll see. That endeavor starts this year. We'll see how far I can go with the iRacing, how good I can get with it, and if I can reclaim how it was for me back in rookie and D class on Oval, for example. Get those wins back up on the board. It's been a while since I've had a win. But, like I said, that'll start on Wednesday. And I'm probably going to try to do that at least twice a week. So, hopefully you guys are interested and ready for that one. So you can call me a dumbass when I wreck. Or you can be here to celebrate when we get a podium top 3. So, that's going to be it, guys. I appreciate you hanging out. Is there anyone we want to go say hi to? NBC, maybe? I know he's doing Satisfactory. You guys want to get dumped off on someone playing Satisfactory? He was? What's he on now? Oh, he's done now? Oh, that sucks. Alright, we'll just shut it down. We'll just shut her down. So, Imperial? Yeah, I doubt he's playing Farm Sim. Let's take a quick look here. Yeah, no, not GTA. Nah, gonna send you to a GTA stream. Hey, we can send you over to Jesse Kazan. He's playing Escape from Tarkov. No. Let's see. Doggo's doing iRacing. He's on Fishing Planet. We'll pass on that. There's Pastilli. Yeah, I don't know anyone else that I want to send you guys over to. So, yeah, we're probably just going to wrap it up here. So, no, he's doing Fishing Planet. I don't want to. Listening to Boomhauer is bad enough. Now you're going to do fishing as well. I'm just asking to put you guys to sleep. I'm like encouraging you guys to go to sleep. So, back on Wednesday, like I said, hopefully I'll see you guys back here. Who knows what time? It all depends on when I get out of work and when I get done with dinner and when we get going. Hopefully it is before 6 o'clock Central. I think that's when some of these races were going off for me. So that is the idea. I'd like to get into maybe 3 different races per stream because they can be kind of long ones. That's GTE. Oh, that's upcoming. I don't want upcoming. Give me my series. Yeah, that's every 15. So 615 for GT3. And then, for example, Super Formula would be 630. What else? IndyCar would be 815 as well. Super Lights. Oh, 545. If I wanted to do a super light. All right. Yeah, we'll see. So hopefully I'm live by 6. We can get into something and get going. So until then, thanks for chilling. Thank you for the bits. Much appreciated on all that. We will definitely, don't worry, Pimp in the Box, finish Field 43. And we'll get that all done. I will honor the 5,000 bits with that. And we'll get that all done and continue on here as we expand the empire here on Canyon Creek. So thanks for chilling. See y'all next time. Good night.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Bye, diddly eye. So long.
God bless you.
See ya. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye, Homer!
Take care.
So long.
Bye-bye.
Ta-ta.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Sayonara, dude.
So long.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye.
See ya.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Okay, I'm going. Take off.
Well, kids, that's our show for today. And now, in the words of Mr. Cole Porter, every time we say goodbye, I die a little. Every time we say goodbye, I wonder why a little. Every time we say goodbye, goodbye.